What's up, guys? Today we're gonna share some stuff on the weather cams that I've been catching. Some pretty wild stuff. I mean, as you can see, look at this. Let's where now what is that? That's pretty crazy. It kind of looks like a planet, but I think it's something else. I think it's I really don't know what it is, but it's wild. This could be a planet, and it kinda looks like Saturn, but I don't think it is a planet. I think it's some kind of structure, technology, station, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. This is why it reminds me of Saturn. You got that. You got the hole in the middle. But it doesn't have the rings, as we see, but it is something. And it reflects light from that side, so I think it's also blocking something. It's got stripes on it. Oops. But you could see the stripes on it. And you could also see the bottom of it that looks like Saturn. But I think that may be just a reflector thing. But I'm not sure. It's just really weird looking. And as you can see, there's no clouds. So why is the sun, supposed sun, looking like this? And I think Trump actually said something the other day that was kind of a clue that he gave us. He was messing around and he looked up and he said, I thought that was the sun, because he had light in his eyes. It's all these lights. He goes, I like the sun, not that artificial crap. And that just kind of rang a bell with me. I mean, why would you say that about light? I mean, it just didn't make sense. I like the sun, not that artificial crap. As like he knew the sun was artificial. Anyways, moving on. I got a few of these. See, right here you could see it reflecting. It sure as hell don't look like no sun. And then I think one of their big blockade things became uncloaked. And it's huge. And it was right in the middle. See that red? It's like an upside down triangle almost. In the back of this thing. It's part of the lensing system. Damn it. Right here. Oops. And then it comes down like this. There's a huge one that they left, or it just didn't cloak out like it was supposed to. It was just left in the middle of the screen. And I'm going to show you guys that. Here, first we got some more of this stuff. See, you got this thing on this side now. And then all these other things are lighting up. I think they're either planets or the same things. These things are wild, man. I think, look at this little red number over here hiding in the corner. I wonder what that is. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but that could be the red spherical object we see. It could be a planet or a dwarf or whatever, but I think that may be what it is. But who knows? This thing, I think, is that object that I've caught several times under the sun on the big sun on the ISS feed. It's that big gray thing. And I think that's what's creating this huge reflection that comes up in the screen. Because that is also actually, it's not a circle. I don't think. It's more like a shield shape. You can see the outline of it. But that's stationary. It seems to be stationary, just sits there. But I think because the thing in the middle of the screen I'm about to show you stays there as well. So this may be a reflection of some sort, this thing. I've seen this on many webcams and stuff from the fake sun and like their lensing laser system, which is right here. You can see the laser going through this lens. And it's really strange, but this big one seems to stay here. I mean, look, it's not moving with the sun, or I keep calling it a sun, the flashlight. You can see the laser going through there. But look, this thing isn't moving. And this thing is. So I don't know if that's just not working correctly or what's going on. But it's moved again. Look at that. See all these lines through it? I think that's they're like a bunch of mirrors, and that's why you see all these lights right here coming from this thing, where you can see all these lines going through these lenses. But right here, you get a really weird picture of some of these lenses. Or something. I don't know if they're lenses or if they're big blockades. You got several of them. And the strange thing is, now you only see half of this thing. That's kind of weird. See, and now we see half of this thing. The other half. And I could see those blockades moving. Because this was the before picture. So you could see this thing over here and this thing like this. And I think, well, you got a couple of them. This thing moves this way. So when